fingers and hope that this will work. It's a little bit better. Okay. Trying to get the whole table. That's the whole purpose of this, is to get the whole table. Not the edge of the table.
This works.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna try to perfect this. It's okay. Hopefully, with the whole table, you guys can see it. But I can't see any different. Um,
What's most important is that you guys
can hear me, and then you guys can see the cards. I just don't want you guys to see half of the table. So I'm not gonna shoot for perfection. I'm just gonna.
make it do what it do.
Alright, y'all. So.
Every time I want to use the microphone that I want to use, it doesn't work when I want to use it. So I'm just gonna have to use this old one that I always use. So hopefully this works out. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you guys can hear me, because I don't know what else to do. I really don't. I'm not tech savvy, you guys. I'm really not. I just do what I can. Yeah, I'm using a different microphone, and this is the one that I can't charge my phone, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this reading. I don't want to kill my battery trying to read. And this doesn't cancel out sound in the back, so if you guys hear my AC come on, it is what it is. The other microphone cancels sound out in the background, but this one does not, so it is what it is. Anyway, welcome everybody. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys choose a pile. I'm just gonna this deck, I'm not really the biggest fan of this deck, the one with the yin and yang symbol on it. It's okay. I mean, I was drawn to it. I found it on Amazon. This is the deck right here. The yin and yang love deck. I found it on Amazon. It's very inexpensive. I'll try to remember to do that. I'm not good at that. I just prefer to tell you guys the name of the decks. But this one I'm using is a Twin Flame Ascension deck. In spite of the whole Twin Flame thing, I do like this deck. I like the it's not just like those light and fluffy delusional Twin Flame decks. Like, it's not one of those. So I like this deck a lot, and I love the art on the deck as well. So let's go ahead and start this thing. So I'm gonna have you guys choose your pile. So let's get started. I'm gonna shuffle the piles for you guys so you can see it live on camera. So let's tap in. I'm gonna use this deck. I'm only gonna do 2 piles today, you guys. So pile 1 and pile 2. So let's see, pile 1, what's your option? Pile 1's option. Pile 2, what's your option? Okay. So pile 1, your option is going to be 9-9, open your heart with setting loving boundaries. Pile number 2, your option is going to be 8-8, one with self, blossoming. So I'll give you guys a moment to meditate and reflect on which card stands out to you the most. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. Let me know when you guys have decided. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. So I hope everybody has chosen their pile. Okay, so pile number 1, what time stamp? We're at 7:14. Okay. So you guys have chosen the open your heart pile. With this energy, I feel like for some of you, this is possibly a connection that you have to choose yourself. Okay. You are someone that is giving, you are someone that is loving, but I feel like there's boundaries that need to be set with this connection or with people in general, and this connection could very well teach you that. Okay. The confirmation of this reading, if you see this reading, whether you're watching it today or you watch it sometime after, if this is really your reading, you may have already been seeing 9s in your experience, or you will see 9s to confirm this message. So yeah, and for some of you guys are drawn to this card because you are coming towards an end of a cycle in your love life. You are also possibly a life path 9, and for some of you, it could very well be that this lesson for you with setting boundaries, you already know this. Like, you know, this is something that you are already working through, that you are mastering, because the number 9 is a master number as well. But I do get this end of a cycle for you. So this is the end of whatever energy that you've been dealing with, where maybe people have been overstepping their boundaries with you, or where you feel like your kindness has been taken for a weakness. This is your pile, most likely. Okay. You and this person could be mirroring each other. Like, this person, kind of what I'm getting is like, you may be a person that needs to set boundaries with this person, and they may be the one that's kind of taking the kindness for weakness, where in other situations in their life, they may be the one that's, you know, having other people take their kindness as a weakness. So it's kind of like you're teaching each other a lesson here. So take that if it resonates only, of course. So let's put your card to the side, pile number 1, and let's see what's going on with this connection. It's the energy. And then we'll do the you versus them, where you're at versus where they are with you in this connection, and you with them. Pile number 1. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity, Holy Spirit. Those who chose pile number 1, what is the energy surrounding this connection? I'm also hearing something with Noah's Ark, or something being cleansed out, like finally being cleansed out. And I feel like there's a wave of you that you've been getting the call that there's something that you need to cleanse out of your life. You need to purge, you need to release, put to an end, put a stop to. And for some of you, it's just like, it's going to happen regardless of whether you take heed or not. And it could be in a way that you don't really, it doesn't feel comfortable. It's not nice. It's better to take heed than to have it kind of just happen to you. Like if spirit's telling you to let go of a connection, and this message might be triggering if you're heavily attached to a person, you're choosing someone else over yourself. It's not going to be not fun to hear this message, but I do get that for some of you, you may be called to let somebody go. This could be somebody in your past. This could be someone that you're currently dealing with right now that you know has been putting you through the ringer. Like, this is not a connection that I feel like is light and fluffy, but there's a lot of healing in it. There's a lot of room for growth and maturity for you as a soul. Character building connections, right? However, I do feel like for some of you, this is like you've been getting the call from spirit prior to this message, prior to other messages, that this is someone that you're going to have to let go of, and you don't want to for some reason, or it's just very hard. But like I said, this is necessary for you. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit is leading you to a better destination, something way better for you, more peaceful for you. Okay, you already know this. This isn't anything new. Unless this is not your pile, this is nothing new. Page of Swords wanted to come out in reverse. The Chariot also came out in reverse, but I'm going to turn them upright just real quick to get the gist of this energy. I feel, yeah, Page of Swords tells me that some of you are not taking heed to the messages because, like I said, this Page of Swords came out in reverse. And there's birds all around her. Remember how I was referencing the Noah's Ark? One of the symbols in the Noah's Ark was the white dove with the olive branch. So yeah, for some of you, you're not listening to spirit. You're not listening to your higher self. Okay. For others of you, I feel like maybe the messages wasn't clear and translated. So this could just be clarifying something for you, confirming something rather. You are being divinely directed and guided. You're not doing this all by yourself. This connection right now, this could be like a separation type of vibe, because I feel like sometimes with the Chariot, it's like we can either go in the same direction, on the same accord, synchronized together on the same path, or we can go our separate ways. So I kind of feel like there's a separation energy, especially with this Hermit energy too. And I feel like it's for a purpose. It's a divine purpose so that you can get your mind clear, your mind centered. Some of you, your mind isn't clear. You're not able to hear the messages, maybe because you're too distracted, or there's too much overload, mental stimulation, or a mental overload, that you're not able to process the messages that spirit is giving you, or to even see that spirit is delivering a message to you at all. So, and then the Hermit card, mind you, is a 9 as well. So 9s are very, very significant here. And it's 9 viewers right now as I'm speaking. So 9 is significant. Definitely. Completions, endings. Let me clarify this Hermit card real quick. Wow. The 7 of Wands as well. So some of you guys are like, not, I don't want to call nobody out. I have to be honest. Y'all know me. Like, I have to. And I say all of this with love, because if I didn't say it, then it would be being a disservice to you and dishonoring like my own, you know, my own guidance that spirit is giving. So I have to say things that are uncomfortable. I have to say it. Like, some of you are heavily distracted. You're pushing away the messages, because it's like you might be overly focused on this person rather than listening to what spirit is saying to you or showing you. Or there's this, you don't want to be in this solitude, you don't want to be in this hermit mode, and you're fighting against it, you're pushing against it. You may be wanting to come back into connection with someone where you're in separation for a divine purpose and reason. It's like you're fighting this. You don't want this to happen right now. It's uncomfortable to you. You may feel like things are coming up against you, or people or something. Like you might be blaming external forces, like, oh, we would be together if so-and-so wasn't in the way, or if this didn't happen, or maybe it's my fault, or this and that. That's not the case. this is bigger. This is a divine reason why there is a moment of needing to be in hermit mode that's needed at this time, so you can hear. Sometimes when we're in solitude, all of the noise needs to be shut out, right? So our distractions, our day-to-day distractions of the people that we have around us, sometimes like you might even be pulled into this by yourself. Like you want to be in hermit mode at times where you don't want to talk to anybody. You just want silence. You want peace. You want to be in your own energy. And when you're in that space, it's easier to hear and feel yourself, right? And it's easy to see things around you more clear when you don't have all of these distractions or all of these people around you or attached to you at the moment. So I feel like Spirit's trying to pull you into this energy. It's like encouraging you. You're in it, but you're not accepting that you're in that space, that this is the process that you're in. The Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is a period of self-love. You also need to get clear. I feel like, you're being encouraged to get clear on expressing your truth, expressing yourself. And expression doesn't have to be verbal expression only. It can also be just how you walk, how you live your life. Your authenticity. The King of Swords is at the top of the deck. So yeah, someone is heavily in their head right now. But I also feel like this is, again, mastering a level of mastery. And in this case, is mastering your own mind. Because you start off with the Page, which the Page is like the student, the baby, right? And the King of Swords is the master or the father. So this is some type of elevation and growth mentally, or your perception of things is maturing when it comes to this connection or this thing that you're learning. Because again, the King of Swords, or the Page of Swords is a student. So you're learning something in regards to this connection, is teaching you something. So let's see where you guys are with each other. I'm going to put these cards to the side. I'm not going to shuffle them back in. I'm just going to put them to the side. So I'm going to say, if you identify as a more receptive energy or the feminine energy, I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to use, and this deck, for those of you that are interested, let me see. I'm going to show you all the decks at the end. I'll show you the boxes. So just if you want to know what decks I'm using, I'll try to remember to timestamp it. But if you're watching this live, I'll show it to you guys at the end. Just stick around if you want to. Or you can come back and I'll timestamp it. I'll show you all the boxes of the decks I'm using. But yeah, so if you identify as more of a masculine, active energy, this is more of assertive masculine energy, this is you. If you're more of the receptive feminine energy, this is your pile. Okay, so let's start off with the feminine energy first. Most of these decks I purchased off Amazon. One of them, the last one that I just used, I found that on Walmart, but it's actually, I think it's a bootleg version. It's not, because it's small, so it's not a standard tarot size. It's kind of like a mini pocket size version, so it's like a bootleg version. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what's the feminine energy? Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. Is there any other card that wants to come out? Judgment. Okay. Can you guys see all these cards in frame? They're small, so I'm going to try to fit them all in frame. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. There is a lot of illusions. You feel like this person is, maybe in the recent past, some of you guys could have felt like this person was confusing you. Maybe not purposely, but you feel a lot of confusion connected to this person, okay? You may view this person as like kind of gaslighting you. I'm hearing those words, gaslighting. I'm hearing ghosting, like all those trendy words, right? So ghosting, gaslighting. I'm also seeing like you feel this person has future faked with you, like they made all these promises or these plans. This feels like a connection where there's a lot of emotions involved, where sometimes it's hard to filter through what's your emotions versus what's theirs. It could be just a lot of confusion. I feel the energy of confusion, a lot of tangled energy here. The Two of Cups tells me that you and this person, you have a mutual feeling about each other or this connection, and we'll get to that on their side of things, on the opposite side. But I feel you guys are both at the same level of feeling and emotions. So like, let's say for instance, if you feel confused, most likely this person feels confused too. If you feel a connection with this person, most likely they feel a connection to you. There's some type of mutual energy when it comes to emotions. Okay, I do feel like sometimes with the Two of Cups, this is a healing energy exchange. Whether you are consciously aware of it, whether they're consciously aware of it, there's some type of healing exchange in this connection. But again, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like there's this confusion. There's this not having an understanding of what's going on, not being able to process what's going on, or to take heed to maybe what spirit is showing you, the messages, the downloads. Why are you having these experiences? Some of you guys are having visions, or you're having dreams, and you're not able to fully process it. The Judgment card also as well is like spirit is calling you guys out. This is a card of conviction, like pay attention, like we need you to be aware, like pay attention to this. Like we've been telling you, we've been showing you. There's something here that, like I said, I feel with this connection, some of you guys are being called to free yourself and purge yourself in some kind of way with this connection, whether it's aspects of the connection, aspects of yourself, putting healthy boundaries in place, or simply putting an end to this connection or walking away, making peace with this. Okay, let's see where this person is at. Or if you're a masculine, this could be your pile, or whoever's a more assertive energy. See how y'all all perfectly got 4 cards. Wow. A lot of these are in reverse too. Only one came out. So I'm going to honor how they fell, but I need to turn it around so I can see it. So this is the 9 of Wands. 9 of Clubs in this deck. Page of Wands, which is the Page of Clubs. The High Priestess, excuse me. And the Hangman. So all 3 first cards came out in reverse. This person's not listening to their intuition either. If you are a masculine energy, you're not listening to your intuition. 9 of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse. Someone doesn't have the courage to face something either. This masculine energy does not have the courage to face the truth. They don't want to. With the Hangman in reverse, it's like they're also being called to be still, to not do anything until maybe they have more clarity. They have a better understanding as well. Like, don't do anything, don't say nothing until you know what to do. What are they not taking heed to? I have to, not this deck. What are they not taking heed to? Clarify the High Priestess. They have the 7 of Cups. Wow. Okay. And you had the 7 of Cups, feminine energy. So they're not clear on what this connection is. They're not sure on what to give, what to offer, or if they should or they shouldn't offer something. They're not clear on that. I'm not getting like this is, oh, I have a whole bunch of options. For some of you, it could be like this person is in that place of like, oh, I got a whole bunch of options, and you know, I'm gonna just sit it out and figure out which option I want to choose and for what reason why. You know, is it because I want to have a fling, I'm not emotionally available, so I'll just be open to sex or a fling, or do I want something more serious? Am I ready? It's like this person is having a moment of introspection, and I don't feel like this person is making any choice or decision at all because they're not listening to their own intuition, where spirit is calling them to get clear. So the reason why you feel confused is because this person doesn't really know what they want. Okay, so they're projecting that their own inner confusion of not knowing what they want, their own indecisiveness. It's projecting outwardly, and it's making you feel confused because they're not really presenting anything, you know, intentful for you to be like, okay, I know where we stand. I know what, you know, I know what's what. There's no clear intent. Does that make sense? I want to clarify this 2 of Cups. On the feminine's end, let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you both feel like this connection is faded in some instance. Like there's a purpose for this. There's a reason why we have encountered each other. There's something about this, whether this is being felt on a conscious level or a subconscious level, intuitively, whatever. You both feel it's a mutuality. Like, yeah, like I feel this connection. There's something here. At the bottom of this deck right here, you have the Empress on the masculine, or whoever the assertive person's end is. There's this self-love energy. This person could be prone to self-sabotage with the Nine of Wands, where they let their fears get in the way sometimes, or past trauma, past wounds get in the way. Let's see what's up with this energy. This deck, sometimes I don't always feel it, so if something crazy comes out, I'm not going to use these, because sometimes like the cards that come out have nothing to do with what we're tapping into, so I'm just like, nah, I don't always resonate with this deck. Let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What is going on? Tell us what's going on here, Spirit. Thank you. Arguments. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like it does fit. I'm more so hearing the energy of discord than arguments, I guess. That's the better term for what I'm picking up, is discord. There's a lot of confusion. You guys could be blaming each other, because you guys have to filter through your own energy. So let's see. Cheater, toxic. Yeah, someone could be like, this person is not trustworthy. You feel like maybe the masculine energy does give an air of being unfaithful, or someone that's not a one person type of lover. You may feel like this person, maybe literally this person did cheat if you guys are in a relationship, but for some of you this is not a relationship yet. Okay, there could be rumors about this person being a cheater, or you've heard something about them, or they've implied that maybe they were unfaithful to past lovers or something like that. But the Page of Wands definitely could be a playboy vibe or playgirl energy, someone that is a player, right? But the truth is, I feel like for some of you that could be true, but for some of you this person has been cheated on before, and so they have trust issues. Both of you have been cheated on, and there's like this projection of pointing fingers. You don't trust each other. Or you have a hard time trusting in this, like trusting yourself to trust this person. The boundaries, I'm trying to feel into like the boundaries here. Like, what is the boundaries that need to be set? If this person is a cheater, you know, obviously the healthy boundaries is really you deciding whether or not this is somebody you want to put your trust in again. You know, especially if this is a serial cheater, you know, got to really think about that. Because there are some skeletons in the closet, or there's some past energies, some residual energies that you, if you're the feminine, you're definitely being called to heal, to really sit with and work through. And for some of you, the residual energy is from this connection as well. So there might be some unhidden, like some unresolved triggers, or you know, some wounds here that you have not tended to when it comes to this person. Let's see. Boundaries. Situationship. Yeah, some of you guys, this is not someone that you're in a relationship with, and this is giving Eight of Swords vibe, living in denial. This Eight of Swords did come out for the feminine energy. So again, this confirms what I was picking up in the beginning. Some of you guys are in denial. You don't want to see the truth. You're having a hard time really seeing the truth about this person or the situation. They're not able to give a relationship. Maybe you're not even in a situationship with them where there's no sex involved. Maybe you guys are just like talking, or you feel this spiritual connection and nothing is really taking place yet, but you feel like this person is connected to you, or they feel you, but then the next minute they're kind of acting funny, acting shady. Destiny's Child said my name. This person may not be able to say your name because they might have somebody else in the background. Okay, that could be for some of you. Use your intuition. I'm not going to get into that too much because I don't really feel other people's energy like that. So I don't feel led to tap into third party energies because I don't really feel that so strongly. or it's very irrelevant because maybe they're doing the same thing with someone else. Like they're not giving anyone clarity about where they stand, because this person, if you're a masculine, you know, or take it as it is, they don't know what they really want. Okay, there's still this figuring it out. But as far as the feminine energy goes, there's a truth that you don't want to see. You're not listening to what spirit is showing you. And even if your eyes are closed, your ears are open, but it kind of looks like her ears are covered too. So, you know, you got to clear them ear chakras out so you can hear spirit clear, and try not to only tune your ear to what you think you should hear or what you think spirit's going to say, but just be receptive to what spirit could say to you. Just be receptive. It's not really telling me where this person, I mean, I feel like I'm getting where the feminine energy stands and how they feel. So let me be more specific and put these to the side. This masculine energy, how do they feel about the feminine energy? Thank you. A lot, huh? A lot. So you have the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, what the hell? The 4 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords as well. Interesting. Both have the 8 of Swords. Interesting. So what I feel is like this person wants to be able to give you something. They may not be sure what it is yet, but it's like they want to be fair. They want to, I feel like this person, they waver between wanting a commitment in a relationship, just in general, maybe with you, but in general, I'm getting more so like they do want a relationship. They want a commitment. They want to settle down for some of them, but the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles is like there's this unwillingness to be vulnerable and give of themselves due to fear of loss, due to fear of rejection, due to fear of potentially messing something up, or the potential of not being deserving. Rather, that's more so what I'm getting. I feel that strong. Not being deserving of what they want. Not being deserving of stability. Maybe this person is not used to stable relationships. Maybe they didn't have a stable home life, or they didn't see healthy relationships in their environment growing up, or whatever the case may be. Or that player lifestyle could stem from some inner child wounds, or certain ideologies that were kind of placed on them, especially if the masculine is a male. Men typically are taught that sex is more like a conquest and it's a win based off of how many people you sleep with. The more women, the better. Versus when young girls are shamed for sex, shamed for having multiple partners. So it's like that player energy is praised, right? Versus being a vulnerable, loving partner, being an attentive partner to just one woman or one man, whatever. That's not really praised, right? For men, monogamy is not something that's really given. Monogamy is more pushed on women and young girls, right? So I feel like this person wants stability. They want love. They want marriage for some of them, or just that one person that they could do life with. But there's this rejection here within self. So this does look like sabotage a little bit. This does feel like inadequacy as well. So again, like how they feel about you is like, I want to be able to give you something. They may very well, like I said, want something stable with you, but they reject themselves from that. So let's clear the table. Now I want to ask, I'm going to use my sister's love confessions cards to kind of get a little bit more clarity. Let me turn my light on if I can find the remote, and of course I can't. Oh, here it is.
Bluetooth connected.
And we're going to turn the Bluetooth off because I don't want that on.
Resolve.
Yeah, thank you. Anywho, whoa, I'm gonna take that because that flew out. My finger just popped that thing on out. So let's see what's going on. You have the Divine Flames card, which is an enlightenment card here in this deck because she has different categories. So it says mission-driven souls that are derived from one ultimate essence. Destined connection should both sides choose to align, a power couple. And then you have the Conqueror card, which says, I believe we crave the same things, perhaps in different ways. So yeah, there's a purpose to this connection. It is. I feel like if you guys decide or choose to work through this connection together, choose to even be together in the first place, that you guys could, I feel like, have a very powerful connection, do things together that I feel like will shift your life for the better and others around you, but you have to choose that for each other. And I do feel like for some of you, this is not the person for you, and you may decide that, yeah, I can see the possibility of that, but we may just be too different. We may desire different things. It's not in alignment with one another. So it kind of feels like this whole connection is on pause right now. There's some things that you guys still have to work through within yourself and get clear on what you deserve versus what you don't. I feel like, yeah. Because it's like almost like one of those energies where you both really like each other or you really love each other, but you just can't get it right. And sometimes you're just not meant to, or sometimes it's just not the right time. But you guys have to discern what that is for you. But the key thing here for you guys that's going to help make this decision for you is when you love yourself more than you love the other person, you have to be honest with yourself. Am I really getting what I deserve and what I really, what I really desire in love? Or am I settling because I want it to be this vessel? I want what I want in this person, in this vessel, versus saying this vessel, this person, this being aligns with what I desire and what I want and deserve for myself and what I need. Does that align? Or is it just, I want it to be this person. I want the things that I want to be in this person, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move on to pile number 2. But before I do that, let me just see what this person wants to say. What do you want to say? Let's see. What wants to be said on the feminine's end and what wants to be said on the masculine's end. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for this relationship. So I do get that could be the masculine energy based off of what we picked up. I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone, not looking to get into a relationship at this time. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So that could go both ways for both of you. Actually, I feel like, okay. All right. So that was pile number 1. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2, if you guys were drawn to the 8-8, one with self-blossoming card, this is your reading. Okay. So you guys could be drawn to the number 8 at this time. Could also be where things are starting to come into alignment for you. Things are starting to come full circle. This could be more so like for those of you that are, you might be curious about a person, but I feel like you've been very focused on your single season. You've been focusing on self-love and healing. This could be like you checking on someone that you just recently walked away from, or you walked away from not too long ago. It might have not been that long of a while ago. So whoever you're asking about, it does feel like a curiosity more than like, I need to know what's up, I need to know what's going on. It's just like, I wonder what's up. Or could be someone new that has sparked your interest, or someone new that you're getting to know. But I'm not really getting an anxious vibe from this. It's more so of just like, you're very centered about whatever this energy is. I feel for the most of you who chose this pile, at least I feel you're more centered. You're not anxious, you're not worried, you're not obsessing. So that's the vibe. And I do feel like you guys may just be here for confirmations, or a lot of this is things that you already know. You already are tapped into your intuition. For some of you, this could have once been a person that made you cry. I'm getting earth sign and water sign connections, or this person could have been an earth sign or water sign, or whoever you're asking about. This person could have helped you become stronger within yourself, whoever you're asking about. Or you miss this person. I'm seeing the word miss or missing. So you could miss this person, or you're curious about what they're up to if this is a past energy. And for some of you, this is a new person where I do see there's a lot of growth. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into the energy of the connection. Yeah, if this is somebody from your past, I feel you guys have grown significantly since you've known this person. You're not the same person that you once were. You've grown a lot. You've come into your own. You may be more confident, more ambitious than you were before. Maybe you were a little shy, reserved, self-conscious about yourself, but I feel like you're more comfortable. I see someone embracing like their sensuality, their femininity, being more kinder, more softer, more compassionate to themselves. All right. So what is the energy surrounding this connection in question for pile number 2? Those who chose pile number 2. The Sun in reverse. The Six of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's like this seeking to get clarity or confirmation about someone. The Sun is like, you feel good about this energy, but you don't have clarity. It's kind of what I'm getting. You don't have clarity about something. You feel good about it. You feel positive, but it's like an uncertainty, not a full understanding or clarity. With the Six of Swords, I do feel like your spiritual team has been pushing you in a clear direction, or pushing you in a better direction in your love life. Okay. Some of you guys may not see that this new cycle or this new beginning is happening for you in your life. Maybe in your love life as well. You may not see that. But there's like this transitioning out of a rough energy, rough period, maybe a heartbreak, and moving into more peace, more clarity. You're still in between this energy, but I'm seeing like this more peace. The Page of Swords here is like you're still learning to not carry the weight of the past with you. That mindset that you had, you're releasing yourself from negative beliefs or limiting beliefs around your love life. You're speaking differently, or you're affirming things new and differently. This is a renewing of the mind, or renewing of the way, like I said, that you think about love. But there's this energy, like I said, with the Two of Swords, where it's like you trust yourself, but then there's parts where it's like, but I don't really know. The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. So you feel like, yeah, in the Three of Swords, I don't know if this is in reverse. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, sorry. And then the Three of Swords is in the upright at the top of the deck. So it's like you're not sure if this is a different energy, or is this going to be the same cycle all over again. So yeah, you're curious about something or somebody. Let's see. Or if this is a past energy, should I even entertain this again? Is this a better time around? Six of Cups flew out of the deck. Yep. Yeah, for some of you, it's I'm going to say this, because it could be like two groups of you here, where there's a past energy that you're wondering about, Okay? Maybe you were in a relationship, maybe you dated, maybe you didn't, but there was something that could have been. And then for the other side of you, it could be like you're wondering, is this past energy, is this a repetitive cycle with a new person? Like, what have I experienced in the past? Is this going to be the same ish all over again? Is the question that you're having. Because a part of you wants to embrace and just be like open-hearted, be lighthearted about things, enjoy where you're at, enjoy the curiosity. But there's a part of you that's like, nah, we're not gonna walk in just all la la land. We need structure, we need practicality, we need logic here. So yeah, and that's funny because at the bottom of the deck you have the sober card. So there's bonus cards in this deck, and the sober card is one of them. So you want to be sober minded about this connection, because, and this woman or this little girl, she's hugging this angel, and there's white doves around her. So the Holy Spirit and your angels are protecting you. I'm getting Archangel Michael, and I don't know why, but I'm hearing Archangel Zadkiel. So you're protected. You're moving wisely. Okay, so let's tap in and see where the feminine energy is with this connection. Let's start there. Or whoever is the more receptive energy, receptive party, more feminine identified energy. Let's tap in and see where you're at. Feminine energy with this connection. What are they feeling? Thank you. I think I have my deck in reverse. Yeah, because there are some reversals in here, I think, but not that many. So I'm going to turn this upright. Yeah, some people might be like, well, if it came out that way, I don't like that you did that. Like, girl, these are my cards. Boy, whoever, these are my cards, and I read how I feel led to read. So you need to pipe down. All right, Hangman, and then you have Yes at the bottom of the deck. All right. So this person could definitely be an earth sign. I did pick that up, right? I picked up water or earth energy. So this person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Cap, Aquarius. You could be a water sign. You could be a Pisces with that Hangman energy. So I feel like, and it doesn't have to be that, but this person could be someone that you feel is very solid, someone that has it together, someone that seems reliable, someone that seems like a faithful type of person. Or they seem that way now. Maybe if this is like a past connection, this person seems like more structured, like they got their life together, they seem more responsible, more mature. So that could be a turn on for you, especially if you like stability, you like structure, you like somebody that is mature, right? I feel you're afraid, okay? Because maybe if this is a past connection, this person walked away from you, or they kind of just didn't, it feels like they didn't put the effort into this connection, or maybe you guys both mutually just separated, you just parted ways naturally, or you both agreed to break up, if that was the case. But I do get that someone could have felt in the past like this person didn't try, or just kind of left them out, left them hanging, ghosted them, or whatever. So it puts someone in position to feel stuck, to feel confused, like what the fuck just happened. And if this is not a past energy, you're dealing with that. This is something from your past that is being triggered through a new person. And it's like, okay, I'm afraid that this is going to happen all over again, where I feel like someone is present in my life and they're available, they're ready, or they seem like they have it together, but then they're just going to disappear again. So that is a fear that you may have, is this going to happen all over again? Or if this is the same person, are they going to do this to me again? Type of thing. So that's how I'm feeling where you're at. And for others of you, you may feel like you should just not make any actions, or take any actions, or make any moves, or make a decision just yet. And I feel like that is a wise decision. until you feel clear within yourself, then do nothing. And if you feel like you've put all of your energy into something and it's not being reciprocated, do nothing until that energy is matched, or unless that energy is matched, I should say. Let's see, masculine energy of pile number 2, whoever is more assertive, more masculine energy. Dang, that card flipped up. Let me, what is it? 2 of Wands. 2 of Swords came out as well. 3 of Swords. Dang, what's wrong with this person? The Devil. Okay. Whoever the other person is in this situation, they feel a level of excitement about what the future holds, whether that's between the 2 of you or like right now, wherever their life is. It's like they're optimistic about the future. But they also too are in their head about fully embarking on that, and what that, you know, they have an idea that it would be, maybe they don't have a full foresight of what that is, what it looks like, but this person has a good idea, or they feel a good vibe about what the future could hold, even if they don't have a clear vision of what that is. And they haven't fully walked towards in the direction of new beginnings, or when it comes to taking a chance. And I feel like it could be with you. Yeah, I feel like this could be with you. And they're kind of indecisive about it. They're not fully sure, or they're not following that good feeling. They're allowing some type of fear to arise. So that could be causing their own confusion. It's like, okay, I feel the good energy. Let me move towards that. Let me, explore that. But instead of, moving in that direction and deciding to move towards the good feeling, the good vibe, the good energy, this person is allowing some sort of fear to creep up. And I feel with the Devil, they're extremely gripped by fear. Like, this person could be the type that wants to do things, but then they allow their fear to cripple them, so then they don't do it because they give into that illusion. So the 3 of Swords is like, we've all been hurt before, right? So this person fears this. And if they were not a good person to you, if this is a past person, if they were not good to you in the past, they fear, they kind of fear disappointing you or letting you down again. But why? I'm going to clarify this 3 of Swords and the Devil. Spirit's like, take these, my child. All right, hold on now, because y'all got too many cards. Okay, Ace of Swords, the World, the 5 of Cups. So you both have the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. This person has an understanding and awareness that that past cycle of who they were disappointed you because they were selfish. I feel like this person was tempted by maybe the attention that they got from other people, other suitors, or their own temptation of being seen and seeking validation. Okay, if this is a new person, they know that they have a past, and that past looks like somebody that needs a lot of attention, validation from other people. They like people chasing them. This person likes the thrill. This person could be the type that is like in the past, I should say, because I don't feel like they're like this anymore, but the hit it and quit it type, or they're cool with just having a whole bunch of flings and nothing come of it. So that fear is there. It's more of I wouldn't say if it's a fear of doing it again, but it's more so like not really liking who they were and feeling ashamed of that and feeling unworthy. This kind of sounds like pile number 1 just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Just a little bit. Where this person feels like their past, they're ashamed of it. They don't like who they were. They may feel like they were extremely selfish in the past. They feel like they were someone that only thought about getting what they wanted out of a situation. They may have been someone that kind of sought conquest, and once they got what they wanted, they were out. They don't like that about themselves. And I feel deep down this is a sweet person. Like, they have a really good heart, a big heart. But I just get like this person, that validation comes from a deeper rooted issue of needing that, and feeling like, oh, if I can get all these people to like me, to want me, to chase me, or if I could sleep with all these different people, you know, I'm the man or I'm the woman, whatever, right? So it's some type of emptiness. Someone's birthday could be on Christmas or on Thanksgiving. Like, this person could be a Christmas baby or a Thanksgiving baby. I don't know, whatever. Their birthday fell on Thanksgiving, something like that. Could even be a New Year's baby, New Year's Eve baby or something. So yeah, this person could be a Capricorn. I don't know. I just get that whoever this person is, whether they're a past energy or a present, you know, newness, new connection, there's this fear of not maybe being accepted. There's the shame here. They feel devilish. They feel evil. They feel like a bad person. So there's this this resentment towards their own selves. Like, they look at themselves as the devil. Interesting. And the devil is a Capricorn card. So that's very interesting. Let's see what else wants to come through. Goodness. Reconciliation. Interesting. I'm telling you, this could be someone from your past that you asked about, that you're curious about, or they recently popped up and you're popped up again. Interesting. Let's see. If these cards were never on point, they on point today. Look, fear. Y'all both in fear. Both of you are in that fear space energy. Let me see. Obsession. So you guys could be obsessing over, like, your fear has got you gripped. The obsession card has like a devilish character on it, so it's like you're both gripped. But I more so feel like whoever the masculine energy is, living in denial, fetishes, blocked collar, heal your heart. Okay, I don't feel like someone's living in denial. I more so feel like someone is not wanting to face or potentially live through something again. Like, you could have dealt with, if this is a past person, you could have dealt with somebody that had a lot of sexual energy. They had a lot of kinks, a lot of things that they wanted to explore outside of just one person. And you could have blocked this person, stopped talking to them because of this. You cut this person off so that you could heal. You may have not fully healed from this. Now, if this is a new person, you're still gripped in fear due to a past connection where someone did you dirty. You may have felt like this person used you for sex, with the fetishes and the whip, like it was some type of control, or they controlled you through sex, or threatened to cheat on you, or oh, this person, like, I'm getting, for some of you, like, whoever this past person was, they could have like really did a number on your self-esteem. Like, oh yeah, this girl was better in bed, or this woman or this man was better in bed, they did this and they do that, and you need to learn how to do that. Something crazy. Like, this person could have been manipulating you through sex, something with sex. Wait, before I use that, let me use the other deck. Ooh, come on now. And if you guys want to see what decks I'm using, stick around towards the end. I'll timestamp it as well, so you guys can come back and say. Okay, I'm gonna use my sister's Love Confessions Blissful Edition. Goodness, I can't even get it out. Can't talk. Okay. So you have two enlightenment cards, and one of them, it says Phantom Embrace, a spiritual touch that is so real it creates a physical response. Divine Commitment, the soul's cosmic marriage to each other. So it's like you feel like this person, you can't get away from them even if you tried. You feel like this person's still, you know, you're still connected even though you guys may not speak, you may not talk. If this is a new connection, you're starting to feel that feeling that maybe you felt in the past with someone, where you may feel their presence with you. You may smell their perfume, their cologne. You feel like there's something, like you feel yoked to them already, and that could freak you out, because again, maybe you felt like someone else, like a false connection was the right person, and now that you're experiencing this again with someone new, I feel like there's this fear, this hesitance. And for some of you, this old person is like, oh my God, like, why is this person popping up again? Like, what's up? Like, why do I feel this person's energy? Why do I feel like I can't break this? It could be a soul tie for some of you, unless this is the person you're meant to marry, and you have to consult God, source about that. But it could be a soul tie otherwise that you might need to break, okay? Because you don't want this person blocking you from who's for you, if this is a past energy. Because nothing really... I'm going to get an advice card for you guys, because I didn't really get a clear guidance on what you should do. Like I did pile number 1. I didn't need to ask for guidance for them to do, because it kind of already came out. But for you guys, I'm going to have to pull an advice card. But before I do, let's see what messages you guys want to extend to one another. Let's see, what messages do you want to extend to one another? You're my soulmates. Need time to heal. You hurt me is at the bottom of the deck. So, okay, I'm going to take these bottom 2 because I feel like they relate. And then attached to my ex. Okay, so... You're my soulmate says, it must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. So both of you may feel this energy. I feel like this can go both ways, where both parties feel like there's some type of destined energy where you guys feel good about it, but there's this feeling of feeling lost. I'm trying to make things work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore. It's easier to just stay in silence. So you both could be feeling this way, or could be more feminine energy more than anything, I feel, just based off of what we picked up. Need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. I feel like that's feminine energy again. You hurt me, feminine energy again. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need time to heal. But if this is a new person, this new person could also feel like they need time to process and heal things as well. Attached to my ex. I'm emotionally attached to my ex, emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time to break space from this connection. Yeah, this could be feminine energy with a new person. Okay. All right. I'm going to get advice for you guys. I'm going to use my little bootleg tiny Romance Angels deck for advice on what y'all should do. Okay. So some of you guys are being called to express yourself, be honest, be authentic in what you're feeling. Be clear on where you're at. Just express yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't worry about being judged. Just when you feel like it's time to express yourself anyway, be authentic and be clear and upfront about what it is that you're feeling and what you want to say. And also know that you deserve love. Okay, know that you're deserving of love. And if you feel rejected, then the person is just not for you, because the person that's right for you, they will be receptive. They will be someone that is empathetic, or at least sympathetic to you, and will be patient and will be understanding of you. Okay, with deception, I get like you both are not being fully vulnerable. Okay, whether this is a new person or an old person, like there could be some hidden feelings or hidden emotions or hidden truths not wanting to express the self due to fear. Okay, it needs to be addressed. Any fear, any insecurities, any doubts, any mistrust, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be expressed. And like I said, don't worry about being rejected. The right person for you, the person that respects you and honors you, will not look at your feelings or your emotions as something to just brush off or feel some type of way about it. unless it's not the person for you. And I feel like that will give you the answer that you seek. When you're your authentic self, when you show up fully as you, you're not playing no games, you're not hiding your feelings or your emotions, trying to protect yourself, wearing a false mask. Like, as long as you're vulnerable and open, it is going to reveal and expose to you whether or not this person is worthy of your time and your energy. Point blank, period. Because the person that respects your authenticity truly is someone that truly loves you or truly cares about you, is truly interested in you. And if not, that is not the person. Shut them down, cut them off, and be open to someone that will receive your authentic self, period. All right, so that was your reading pile number 2. So I'm going to show you guys the decks that I use today. Let me see where we at. 6534. Okay. I feel like it's easier this way rather than like pinning them in the, you know, in the description, because I don't have time to be writing all that stuff, all these decks. I'm just going to show you guys the decks that I've used. Okay. So the first deck that I used that I had you guys choose, which pile, was from the Twin Flame Ascension Take Me Home Oracle. Okay, and I found this on Amazon. In spite of the whole Twin Flame title thing, I do really like these cards a lot. I feel they're way more expansive than those light and fluffy, oh, I can't stop thinking about you, I feel like we're mirror souls and all this shit type cards. It's not that at all. It is something more to this deck, and I love it. I even love the guidebook as well. So I'm gonna read the cards that y'all got. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me put the timestamp, because I'll do those in a second, because I'm going to do that for pile 1 and pile 2. I'm going to do the meaning of your card that you chose in a second, because the guidebook is also extensive. I like it. I love it. But yeah, this is the Twin Flame. Oh, I'm glad they resonated, sis. I'm glad. So the first tarot card deck that I used was the Sleepwalker Tarot. I bought this off Walmart.com. Walmart has tarot decks. They do. Don't sleep on Walmart. They may not sell them in their stores, but they have them on their online website. So yeah, Sleepwalker Tarot, and I think this is a bootleg version of an actual tarot deck, or tarot size deck. This is like one of those mini ones, but I really like these because I take my cards with me in my purse if they fit in my purses that I take with me. I like these cards for that purpose. And the second deck that I used was the Pink Millennial Tarot. I'm not sure if this is a bootleg as well, but I found this one on Amazon. I think I only spent $10 on this deck. There's another one that was in the same seller as this one that I want as well. There's like a couple of them actually that I want. One looks very psychedelic. I hope it's not sold out. But yeah, the Pink Millennial Tarot. And then the Ideal Soulmate was the one that I used for the masculine read. The Ideal Soulmate Tarot is an all-male character deck, which is why I like to use them for masculine readings or divine masculine reads sometimes. And this is another little small pocket type deck. I don't remember how much I paid for some of the decks, but this one was on Amazon too. And the other deck that I use, you guys asked about this in the beginning of the reading. This one is the Yin and Yang Love Tarot, or Love deck, sorry, Yin and Yang Love deck. And I also bought this off Amazon, and I don't think it cost me no more than $12. I think it might have been, I could be wrong, it might have been $15, I want to say. It was very cheap. Nonetheless, it was cheap. That's all. That's all I can say. It was cheap. So this is that deck. And my sister's deck, Momina Divine Starseeds deck, Love Confessions Blissful Edition, was this deck. And I did a review on it last night, or just showed you some of the cards last night. I uploaded it recently, so if you want to check that deck out, it's on her Etsy shop. I linked it in the description box of that video. So yeah, that was the deck that I used. And then of course the romance angels, y'all know this deck. This deck is the OG romance deck ever. So, by Doreen Virtue. So, yeah, I'm going to do a quick read of the meanings of the cards that pile 1 and 2 chose. So I'm just going to read it off for you guys so you guys get a better understanding of your message maybe. So let me see, timestamp 70 minutes and 14 seconds. Okay, so pile 1, you've chosen the Open Your Heart card, which is the Setting Loving Boundaries card. So that is number 37. Okay, so you have the number 9 and 9, which is an alignment with your inner feminine. That's what that number means in this deck, aligning with your inner feminine. So it says, it's human nature to guard and protect yourself from being hurt again. But if you carry past pain with you, you will continue to put up a wall that prevents you from experiencing great love. Letting go of the fear of being hurt and setting loving boundaries teaches you to trust the process and open your heart to receive love. This card indicates that you need to let go of your stories and cut energetic cords that are attached to judgment, expectations, and comparison to others. You may also be placing conditions on those around you by expecting them to fulfill a void that you need to fill from within. Being willing to forgive others who have hurt you. Learn to say no and to set loving boundaries. The more heart aligned you are, the greater is your ability to express from the heart. Giving your heart a voice allows you to attract abundance and create a life you love. When you feel loved, you show up as love and freely share love with the world. Okay. All right. So pile number 2, this is the meaning of your card. You chose 8-8, one with self-blossoming. And 8-8 in this deck means an alignment with infinite potential. Okay, so let's see. Where is your card? One with self, number 50. Let's see. Okay. It says, becoming one with yourself is similar to a lotus flower blossoming. It takes a long time for the root system to cultivate the universal intelligence from within, which contains the blueprint for the beauty that flows, displaying pure perfection. We'll take this card as an indication that your genius within is awakening and your brilliance is about to emerge. As you continue to tap into the hidden power that is stored within your higher self, it provides you with extraordinary wisdom. Your greatest potential is ready to bloom and illuminate your inner beauty, which will magnetically attract your heart's desires. This ever unfolding process is constructed so that you become one with yourself. Be willing to see your true reflection in the mirror shown to you by others without judgment. Spend time with you, collect your fragments, and accept all of you, your life, and the world. It will help you balance your ego and your heart. Show up as love, lead with love, and share love. Let your life be an example of as passion in motion, making your possibilities endless. Okay. Okay, so that was the reading, you guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to put the timestamps up. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, with your girl, click the link in the description to my website. If you have any questions, you guys can always reach out to me. I appreciate you guys so much. It was my pleasure to be her. And until the next read, much love. Take care. Be blessed. Be safe.